I ask people this a lot. Do you know what a lobbyist does? Well, no, you pass out cigars. That's their image, kind of, you know. A lobbyist's job is to make sure his clients are treated positively and not negatively in the government affairs arena. In other words, you don't want any bills passing the legislature that would hurt your industry. And you don't want any to fail that would help. That's exactly what we do. Access was wide open because everybody had their office, every legislator, on the House floor and on the Senate floor. So where you voted from and carried on your business when the session was on was right there, and that was your office also. I loved everything about that building because it was easy to get around. There were hearing rooms on the fourth floor, and everywhere you could put a hearing room, they had hearing rooms, you know. So it was very easy to get acquainted with it and what you had to do next. You knew where legislative counsel's office were and those kinds of people. It was awful easy to maneuver because we spend a long time educating legislators about our clients and our clients' needs. And so the best way is, I think, public relations and information. So we do a lot of white papers also about, House Bill 1780 does this, A, B, C, D. You do their homework for them so you can tell them what it's all about. You never want to ask a legislator to vote on one piece of your legislation if you're going to hurt him at home. And so you have to know all of their political boundaries at home. Who represents them, who's putting lots of money in their campaigns, that kind of thing. And what do they stand for? There are some legislators that you never ask for a vote because you'll compromise them at home if they want to give you one. You don't want to vote for them because they'll hurt themselves. You'll make them vote for something or ask them to vote for something that politically is red hot at home and get them in big trouble. So you try and avoid that all the time. The ranks of lobbyists have grown markedly because government itself has grown so large. They're into everything, and you've got to pay attention to all levels of government in order to properly represent a client. And so because the busier government got, the more lobbyists showed up at the Capitol. And so that's still going on today. Everybody has an association, by the way. Fence builders, truckers, doctors, dentists, everybody has their own to look after their interests. Not only that, it got so that we had to deal with local governments too. I love public relations as part of my routine always. And so it was easy for me to become a PR guy for my clients. And that's one of the things a lobbyist has to do, is make a legislator or a politician feel comfortable about this guy's clients, asking him to vote for him. Are they politically responsible? Are they McDonald's? Do I like things that McDonald's does for my constituents? You know, that kind of thing. So you want to keep legislators and politicians informed about things in the marketplace that your clients are doing. Educate them continually. That's what we do. I had a lady once giving a speech at Willamette University, graduating law school class about the role of the lobbyist in the legislative process. And one of the women came to me when the speech was over, about an hour and a half later, and she said, I now know what I'm going to do with my law degree. And I said, well, that's great. She says, because of you, I'm going across the street. And she's still there. She's the head of an association, the waste haulers. I'm still involved. And I have one lobby account. I used to have 25 when I worked not too long ago. I've been retired for a little while now, haven't I? I can always tell that when I look at a legislative body and I only know about half the people there now. I'm almost in that situation.